What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. So guys, you know, this single motherhood thing is really popular. People like Angela Simmons, other ladies in the industry, being married to a guy who's competent in Black America, that shit is no longer important. It's not. To be a dummy is important. If you can't read or write, that is important. If you have tattoos all over your face, looking like a crayon scribbling paper, that's fine. Because with all of the stuff in all the different ways to make money, you can pretty much monetize being a buffoon, being a circus animal, being incompetent. This is money in the bank. Like literally, one of the best things you can do for yourself is to become a village idiot. I swear to God, it's one of the best things you can do. And not only can you do that, you can also mate. And then you can get with women who feel that is attractive. Now, I want to talk about why rappers are pretty much terrible parents usually. And their kids end up in the same situations that they're in. Because one thing that hip hop doesn't influence, that's class. Look at Floyd Mayweather and his daughter. Okay? She's out here stabbing chicks, NBA YoungBoy's baby mama. Look at Lil Wayne's daughter. The weaves are atrocious. She don't act like somebody who's been privileged. She acts like somebody from the streets. And T.I.'s stepdaughter, Zonique. Number one, that name is very interesting, but I'll leave it alone. Now, despite the fact that T.I. got with her mother when she was a young girl and raised her as his own, having money, going to the best schools, having the best access to things, but her parents socioeconomically, or in that socioeconomic level, are bums. They're rich entertainers, but they're not intellectual, developed people. So their children will never be like them. Like, look at Kodak Black. You see what this kid's doing already? Like 5 years old with gold teeth? Or do you expect him to become a Harvard attorney? To go to school and become the next NBA person? It could happen, but I mean, just his dad's Kodak Black. What do you expect? You don't expect that. So Zonique, or Zonique, whatever her name is, we already knew the writing on the wall based on who the parents were. Now, I like T.I. personally. But again, that socioeconomic situation, that social class, entertainers, I can see why the Black elites don't like them. Because they're rich, but they're not classy people. And in the case of the daughter, she did what her mother did, which was go out and get a dude, blame it Bad Hunter Izzy. I don't know the brother, okay? But looking at his photo, he's a young rapper, tattoos all over his face, okay? The same kind of guys I'm clowning. And then they had a baby together. Now, what did you expect to happen? Within 2 years, they've broken up. I mean, how did we not know this was going to happen? His name is Bad Hunter Izzy. Do you believe a young man like this and a woman like that from these kind of environments, they're going to come together and build a successful family? It's not going to happen because of where they come from. Okay? Again, this is not being mean to them. They've just never seen it. Okay? They have never seen it. Especially, T.I. and Tiny, how they live their life out there swinging and stuff. They haven't seen it. So when things come into the relationship where things are having a problem, it's too easy for them to quit. Because you have the baby and you realize, oh wow, now I figured out I don't like this guy. I figured out I don't want this guy. But it doesn't matter because I got what I really wanted, which was a baby from a guy I feel is attractive. And it doesn't matter if that guy is not competent enough. I still have T.I.'s money. I'll still have that, right? That's all that matters. Long as I still have T.I.'s money. That's important. Because you see, I don't really have to do anything. People will support me. And that's how a lot of women are looking at men these days. Women are looking at men as, you know what? Who cares if you can read or write? you're not going to be here long enough for me to figure out. It's good that I love you right now, and I think we're going to be together for a long time, but I know in 97 seconds, I'm going to hate you. I'm going to despise the ground that you walk on because my father was not there. And even though I've seen T.I., well, the way he acts, I don't respect him either. So let me go get a guy like that I ain't really got to give no respect to. He can give me a baby. And then what I can do is once I'll struggle and do better on myself, I'll wait till I'm 35 and have some ridiculous standards for myself that can't nobody reach. Can't nobody reach. And I can't reach them either. Then I'll be going around talking about how men ain't shit. But how many times do we see the story played out in America? And I'm telling you, you better watch people from these ghetto ass families. Ghetto families, watch that stuff. Just watch it. Watch it. Ghetto families, it's not important. Okay? It's not important. Because their family don't have no standards, and it's going to be too long and too much for you to go date him. And the fact that that's who she married already let me know that she had low standards for herself. Then here's the problem with a young woman like her. Now you're going to come in expecting next from the next guy when you already have a baby by this other guy. See, your standards going to be high. He needs to make this. He needs to do that. But you had a baby with that guy. Who can take you serious now? Seriously? You don't even love yourself enough to have a baby by a competent guy. So all of a sudden your standards gonna go up. Bullshit. I'm sorry. As if guys are gonna sit there and just, you know what? All of a sudden I know what I'm missing out on and everything like that. I really want to be with you. BS. No. Guys are gonna run from that. Especially in a city like Atlanta. Give me a break. You got to start being serious here. Like seriously, women have to start being serious. Where is the mentorship? See, this is when fathers supposed to come in and say, listen, oh, hell no, you can't get with that dude. No, I brought you up better than this. Now it's interesting. His other daughter don't act like that. But see, his stepdaughter, she made the decision. I can probably tell you why, because you know why? He couldn't really talk to her like the other girl is. That's the difference. When you have these stepkids, you can't really tell them what to do. They ain't gonna listen. You ain't my daddy. That's what I'm telling you guys. It ain't worth it. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe to the bell. Check out the first comment at the top. And as you know, the buffoon remains an all-time high. I'm out.